let's get hot and heavy. Ladies and gentlemen, aquí en 96.9 FM, 1340 AM, The Point, Hopewell, Virginia. En el Stop the Madness Latino Show tenemos a Vivian y Edwin, la mafia de Guaguancó. Oye, en verdad son mafiosos los dos. Oye. Bueno, ¿cómo están ustedes y cómo está la familia?
Estamos de lo más bien. Aquí estamos descansando un poco este sábado con los perros aquí. We got two dogs. We got one of them is named Mambo and one of them is named Moña.
Stop, Mambo, stop the madness, stop the madness. That is awesome. I'm glad. So los perritos, male and female?
Male and female, yeah.
That's what's up. Nosotros también tenemos unos perritos ahí en casa, pero son chiquitos. Ladran mucho, pero chiquitos. So, okay, hey, so talk to me. There's a couple of things. Vamos a dejarle a la gente saber que, oye, esto es un Spanglish show, so tira lo que quiere, tira el español, inglés, para que no se habla French, okay? Pero inglés, hasta aquí se habla de perro también. Okay, para que sepa. Stop the madness. So tell us, let's tell the audience a little bit about both of you.
Well, Edwin Ortiz, I was born and raised in New York City, Puerto Rican heritage, and moved out here in 1980. Actually, wow.
Oh, and, you starting to think that one now, huh?
Yeah. I'm feeling it.
Stop the madness.
So I started the band here in 1985, so we're going on our 39th year.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Almost 40.
We were previously called Orquesta La Romana.
La Romana. You know, I've been trying to look for some songs of you guys from back in those days.
Yeah, I'll get you a CD.
Yeah, you got to, man, because I'm curious. I would love to hear it.
Okay. And nothing, man, just... keeping salsa alive, man. Trying to, you know what I'm saying? We took a little downfall for a little while,
right.
But I think salsa's coming back real strong right now, man, especially live music.
And that's para mí, this is Willie King's personal opinion on this one. Para mí, creo que la salsa never died. It never did die. I think it's just like every genre, every generation, tipo de música viene y va, pero bro, la salsa has always been there. It's just, and it's en el mundo entero.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The world, bro. Japón, Corea, allá también en Asia, Saudi Arabia, allá están bailando salsa también, brother.
Right. Well, you know what it is, man, is that are you from New York originally?
I'm from Jersey. I'm a Jersey boy. Right across the harbor, Jersey City.
Yep. So when we were coming up, salsa was like our local music, right?
That's correct.
It was all about the salseros like from New York and stuff, Barreto, Willie Colon, and Hector Lavoe and all that. And I was coming up, man. I thought that music was just for us in El Barrio there in New York, And when I came out here and I realized that there was a market for it elsewhere, like in Washington, D.C., I didn't expect it, man. I didn't expect it at all. So that's why I started the band. And luckily, man, we've been able to maintain it and continue working throughout all these years, 39 years.
Wow, man. Wow. 39 years, bro. So, so you came down from New York to D.C. was that the main focus to start a band down in D.C.?
No, man.
Okay.
My wife at the time, she was pregnant with our first child.
All right.
And I didn't want to bring up any kids in New York, man.
I could hear you, man. I that's understandable, como especialmente hoy en día, bro, que la renta $3,000 por una oficina así, por un cuarto así como el mío aquí en el estudio. With a kitchen, stop the madness, man. Stop
crazy.
The madness. So okay, so you come down to DC, you start La Romana, all right? And what kind of genre was that?
That was all salsa. We were like the only salsa group out. Well, there was a couple of other ones, or bands that dedicated themselves to cumbia, and every now and again they played a salsa or two, but we just did straight up salsa, man. But there's an interesting story behind that.
Let's hear it.
When I first started it, I had the initials OLR, but it was called Orquesta La Rumba.
Okay.
And, bro, when I would go to clubs and tell them, hey, man, I got Orquesta La Rumba, this and that, I wanna see if I could get a gig here, everybody would tell me no. Because they said, no, te tocan salsa. No, we don't. So I couldn't get a gig, man. So I asked a Dominican friend of mine, I said, hey, because merengue was hot back then.
Yeah.
I started it. And I asked a Dominican friend of mine, hey, man, what's something really nice, bro? It was something in Santo Domingo that everybody loves, a place, whatever. And he told me La Romana. And I said, La Romana? I said, man, I could keep those initials.
Yeah.
OLR. And so I named it Orquesta La Romana, bro. I would go to clubs and ask them for a gig, and they wouldn't even ask me what genre I played. They just thought it was merengue.
Yeah.
So then...
That's a good one. I like that.
We would start playing, man, and I had a lot of problems, man. Some promoters didn't even want to pay me. Because I lied to them.
Stop the way. Hey, you know what? Sometimes in this business, tú tienes que hacer lo que puedas hacer to get that one foot in the door para que escuchen la orquesta.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's kind of what I did.
Stop the madness. So talk to me about Vivian, your lead singer, right?
My lead singer, my life partner.
Your life, okay, your battle buddy. The one that tells you what to do. ¿Qué tú quieres para comer? Cocínalo tú. I like that. That rap pretty good. So Vivian, talk to us a little bit about about who Vivian is and how you come out. Cómo tú comenzaste cantando, especialmente ahora cantando allá en DC.
So I've been in DC since, I guess maybe the 70s. I was born in Florida, raised in Bogotá, Colombia.
Okay.
Mi papá es de Cartagena, mi mamá es de Bogotá.
Oh, de la salsa, donde la salsa está súper caliente. Wow.
I was raised with all the cousins, todos los primos, todas las tías. In one household, I loved my childhood. It was awesome. And there was always salsa playing, thanks to uno de mis primos. He always had salsa. And so as a little girl, I would try to sneak into his room because I wasn't allowed to play the records, right?
Oh, es un peligro, yeah.
Yep, don't scratch the record.
Yo, stop the madness.
So salsa has always been very much a part of our lives, and las fiestas que hacíamos, tremendas fiestas, y venía gente también a tocar guitarra, cantar boleros, los panchos, all that stuff. Un par de aguardienticos, and everybody falls in love with each other,
Yeah.
Then here in Washington D.C., I've worked with a lot of bands here in the D.C. area. In fact, in one era, before I met Edwin, I was a competition.
Stop the madness. La competencia.
Yeah, but you see who won, right?
That's what I say. You see who won, right?
Stop the madness. So
I used to work. I started with Peligro. Honestly, that was kind of a fluke there because I was extremely shy, William. Very, very shy. Yo me acuerdo la primera vez que me subieron a la tarima, my knees were shaking.
I don't believe it. After seeing a couple of videos of you on the dance floor, killing it on stage, I'm sorry, I don't believe. No lo creo.
Well, if you ever want to get over your shyness, get on stage.
Yo, stop the madness. Can you imagine?
And I learned a lot, man. I mean, aquí in D.C., there's a lot of good musicians. I've been through Peligro. Peligro had this place where we played at a place called Chelsea's in Georgetown in D.C. It was elite. It was awesome. La gente salía decked to the T's. The band was killing it. I think Peligro was there for more than 16 years, I think.
Oh, wow, nice.
So then I came on at the later part of their venue there. Played with a lot of other bands. I played moved to Miami for a little bit. I played in Mangoes. So in order to stay alive, I've been singing salsa, merengue, bachata, whatever me das, right?
Yeah.
Cuando me fui para Miami, I was introduced to timba,
okay,
which I had never heard in my life. And it was funny because, los cubanos tienen su forma de hablar.
Yeah.
So I get a gig, right? Like un 22, right? Llama al pianista, un corista por ahí, no rehearsal, and we'll get together on the stage, right?
Stop the madness.
And then they would tell, look, it's fácil. Tú solo repite lo que dice el cantante. I'm like, all right, I got this. ¿Tú crees que yo le entendía lo que carajo estaba diciendo? Oh my God. I'm like, what?
Stop the madness.
I had to learn Cuban real quick.
Wow. But I mean, con esa experiencia, ¿verdad? La diferencia de ahora, en Miami y viniendo para aquí, para DC, ¿tú crees que there's a huge difference in the way the flow is with performing live?
It's a huge flow, a huge difference.
Yeah.
Because in a period of time, I did have to go with these part-time live music venues. It taught me, though, timing, because there's no way the track is going. You got to have your timing.
Yeah.
And live, I mean, there's no feeling that will ever.
Oh, yeah. Hands down.
Music con la conga y al ladito, que el timbal y el bajo, and then cada uno se inspira.
Es verdad.
You can't beat a track.
No, you can't. Pero es que es una diferencia que la gente, para la gente que no entiende. That's why I mean, live is madness because you feel it. You feel el timbal, el gongo. You feel the horns. You feel all the sounds. The keyboard, the guy killing the keyboard, the girl killing the keyboard. Es que es un sentimiento que live performances, hands down, would never compete with not being live. It won't.
And I think some of the dancers, if you're new to the scene, I think this is why this is called an art.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Pones una canción together with all these 10-piece bands, 12-piece bands, whatever, but you're making an art piece of that song.
Hands down, you are. You're absolutely right. Yep.
It's the little tweak, the little detail que añadió el conguero, el tweak que le metió el bongocero, o el pianista.
Oh, yeah.
He put this little extra thing here.
Stop the madness.
Mira, I got goosebumps.
I do too. Stop the madness.
And you can feed off of each other, so you can't beat it. And
no, you can't.
It as a singer to live up to or to stay apart with your musicians, it takes a different approach, I guess.
Yeah.
Than singing with pistas, of course. I mean, I've learned, don't get me wrong, I've learned every single experience that God has given me. I think I've been smart enough to learn from everybody.
Yeah.
Y uno sigue aprendiendo.
En los años, sí.
You learn something new, man.
Yeah, en los años. So, Edwin, talk to me. Okay, so, director de Guaguanco, no, right?
La
Mafia de Guaguanco. So, you're the director of the band?
I'm the leader. I'm the band leader.
Band leader. So talk to me a little bit about like what Vivian was talking about, that gift of putting everything together, Right. What are your challenges with putting that together as a band leader? I mean, where do you see those things that so people could understand, para que la gente pueda entender que eso no es algo fácil to put together?
Well, let me tell you, man. I think any band leader would say the exact same thing. It starts with the group of guys that you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
The group of people that you have in your band. You know, you have to get along. You got to treat it like family, man. Tú sabes que en una familia, si tú tienes un hermano o una hermana, lo que sea, que en medio come, ya tú sabes, you know, you guys don't get along, man.
Yeah.
You deal with each other, but you don't get along, you
right?
Know? And that could happen in a band. I've been lucky, man, that through all the phases and all the changes of my band, I love the guys in my band. You know what I'm saying? They're like brothers to me.
Band of brothers.
I think that they understand what it is that I want.
Mm-hmm.
In the music, and that's what rehearsal is for too, right? You tell them, nah, man, that didn't sound right. You know, you got to do it like this or whatever. And luckily, bro, I mean, you know, I've just been blessed, bro. I've been blessed with a group of good guys. I also have a group of great substitutes, so that if God forbid something were to happen.
Oh, you got nice backups. Yeah.
Yeah, I got great backup, you know, and those guys too, they love playing with the group. They love our music. They love our charts. We probably have some of the most complicated charts in the D.C. metro area.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that any musician could just step in and do them without at least one rehearsal, right?
Yeah.
And musicians, believe it or not, the harder the better for them. They love it.
Right. Nice. That's what's up. So I understand. Vienen para acá for the 17th annual. And you guys play here on the 16th annual, ¿verdad?
We played at this is a story. We played at the 3rd annual.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on.
I wasn't there.
Wait a minute. The 3rd annual?
The 3rd annual, we played with Meñique.
Bro, stop the madness, bro. Estamos hablando. Yo, this is their 17th. This is their 17th year, bro.
So it was 14 years ago.
Yo, that's madness, bro. Eso es cuando tenían los caballos afuera, no los carros. Stop the madness. Yo,
everything
wow.
is recorded on ASAC,
Oh my goodness! Wow, the 3rd annual.
We did the 3rd. We did last year with Edwin Perez and Nicky Alva, and now we're doing. We're gonna have the honor of accompanying Rosy Lopez and Edwin El Calvito. And according to Lou, we're the featured act. So I guess that means we're going to close the show.
Yeah, of course. Well, actually, Vivian's going to close the show, right, Vivian?
There you go.
Yeah, of course. Listen, hay una cancioncita aquí that is madness. I love it. And listen, oye, Edwin, yo no juego domino, brother. Let me explain why. My dad is a champion in dominoes from Jersey City, right? I can't stand somebody telling me, oye, juégate esta ficha. No, saca esa ficha, juega esa ficha. Yo, I can't stand that, bro. And my dad, I love my dad, man. Love my dad, God bless him. Pero siempre, Willy, tira esa ficha. Pero viejo, ¿qué tú crees que yo tengo? Tírala. Man, that's why I don't play dominoes. But aquí hay una cancioncita that I'm gonna play. Yo, this song is madness, bro. Para la gente que escuchen aquí, la cancioncita aquí de Edwin, La Mafia de Guaguancó.
El cielo se me juntó.
Yo, this song is madness, para que la gente escuchen.
El cielo se me juntó con la tierra y Dios. Ante esa jugada, tú que me querías, ganaste mi dominio, pero yo sigo así, contigo y sin ti.
Oh, man.
Alegre y feliz. El cielo se me juntó con la tierra y Dios. El que
Hey, listen. El que no tiene ficha no tranca mi domino. That is a madness, bro. Man, I got goosebumps. Stop the madness, man. Es que, you know, I side sound. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm bugging out because when I hear music that just drives me crazy. And that song, esa canción, you could reflect to your days as growing up as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Viéndolo mi abuelo en Arecibo, viendo mi abuelo jugar domino, viendo el viejo mío, los tíos míos jugando domino. Hasta el día, los chicos y chicas jugando domino. Bro, what made you come up with that? What was your mind? What was your mind doing this?
I gotta tell you, I didn't come up with it, bro.
Okay, let's talk.
That's a song that was recorded before. It was actually recorded by Rafael Cortijo.
Okay.
Cortijo y su combo. And I heard it, right? And I've had it in my mind for a long time, man. I was like a little kid when I heard that song. And you know, I decided, man, I'm gonna do an updated version of that because man. It was written, you know, old school salsa. You know what I'm saying? So I called my buddy, great arranger and friend that lives here in the metropolitan area, Albert Sanchez, and I told him, Albert, hazme un arreglo de esto. And he said, está bien. So he came up with that arrangement, man. And strangely enough, when I went to distribute it, you know, you have to get the person that wrote it. You got to get their full name, the composer and everything, so they can get credit, right?
Of course.
For your recording. You know who wrote that song?
Who did?
Tite Curet Alonso. Hello, no te oigo.
I'm going through my memory base right now.
Tite Curet Alonso is the guy that wrote Anacaona.
Yo, stop the
he
madness.
He wrote Anacaona. He wrote all those songs for Fania.
Wow, bro. And man, so dude, that's history, bro.
That is.
That's madness right there, bro.
Yeah, you know, I was when I realized that it was Tite Curet Alonso. Bro, you talking about goosebumps? I got goosebumps. I said, damn, I just recorded a Tite Curet Alonso song.
Yo, but that song is madness, man, because tiene sentido, tiene como dice el viejo mío siempre, la canción es la letra que hace la canción. You know what I'm saying? And that song with the letters, bro, is madness, bro, because it brings you back to those days.
It brings you back to your childhood.
It does, man.
Anybody that was brought up like Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of other people play dominoes, but
Colombia también se juega mucho dominó.
But let me tell you something, bro. En el barrio over there in New York, and I'm sure in New Jersey, bro, they used to sacar la mesita, those dominoes down, y mezclarlo and all that.
Yeah, yo mezclo las dos dominos bien, pero no juego. Stop the madness.
You know what you're doing. Do not approach the table because you will get hurt.
No. Listen, I will because that's why I don't listen. When I see everybody playing dominoes, lo veo de distancia. Y el que quiere chocar, que choque, pero yo no estoy al ladito. No. Choque tú mismo porque yo no voy a chocar. Stop the madness. Listen, okay, so Edwin, check this out. So give us a Stop the Madness episode that you could say, wow, no puedo creer, un Stop the Madness, que whether it was recording in the studio that you can't believe this is happening. Because I think you already gave us one with the person who wrote the song, an episode like that. So give us an episode that you both shared on stage that you like, man, I Stop the Madness. I can't believe this is going on. This is happening to us.
I got a real good one.
Let's take it there.
I haven't said this story in a long time, man.
There we go.
One day it was Thanksgiving Day, Thanksgiving Eve, that Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve, and we were playing in Washington D.C., opening the show up for El Gran Combo.
Stop the madness.
And we were supposed to leave right after that to go to Maryland to this club called Julisas to open the show up for Oscar de Leon. Okay.
Wow.
And bro, we opened the show up, bien chévere, in the hotel for El Gran Combo. And the promoter over there, this guy Daniel, tells me, Edwin, you can't leave. You got to play again. And I'm like, are you crazy? Bro, I got to leave. I got to go. We got to open the show up for Ortiz. And he said, no, bro, you can't leave, man. How you going to leave me like this? I got all these people here. El Gran Combo's not here yet. It was snowing.
Wow.
And they were coming in a bus from New York. Entonces, I said, no, I got to leave. And I'm trying to call. We didn't have cell phones back then. Yeah. So I'm trying to call on a public phone. I'm trying to call the club to get with the owner over there to tell him, yo, I'm going to be a little late.
Yeah.
And the next thing I know, the phone rang. They pick it up, and they say, Edwin? And I said, yeah. And they give it to me. It was Rafael Itiel, bro.
Oh.
He was at a stop on the turnpike, and he called the hotel, and he said, mira, Edwin, que tiene, Rafael Itiel is the leader of El Gran Combo.
Yeah.
He tells me, Edwin, yo entiendo que tú te tienes que ir, pero ¿con quién tú estás tocando allá en Maryland? And I said, con Julio Pérez. And he said, Julito, yo lo voy a llamar ahora. Yo te llamo para atrás. And he called Julito Pérez. Julio called me and said, hey, bro, just stay over there, man. Oscar de Leon said he'll go up first and you guys go up after him. And I said, okay. Rafael Itiel called me back and said, mira, nosotros vamos a estar allá como tal y tal hora. I said, okay, so we're going to play till tal y tal hora. And, bro, they made it a little early. And after the gig, man, that man came up to me, bro, and gave me nothing but props. He said the band was great, this and that. And he thanked me so much, bro, that I couldn't even believe it, bro.
No.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Wow,
and then we
that's
got to
amazing.
Maryland finally because we were stuck in the snow, too. We got to Maryland. And Oscar de Leon was like, don't worry about it, man. Rafael llamó esto y aquello. So I'm thinking to myself, man, this is Rafael Itiel got some juice here, man.
Yo, stop them. Listen, look, Edwin, that's an amazing experience, bro. That's definitely a Stop the Madness, man. Who, eso es una historia. Those are stories that I truly believe that we need to keep alive. Because, en el día de mañana, you never know. You don't know, I mean, Rafael, this guy, he's like the godfather to me. Like the godfather of the salsa, bro. Cogió una orquesta allá en Puerto Rico, put it together, and look where it's at today, el mundo entero, bro.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's amazing. And then you have a piece of that history, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A real nice piece. We've done a lot of shows with El Gran Combo, man. We haven't done any recently, but we used to play with them, man, at least 3 or 4 times a year. Right, but that's that, and that's good. That's fine. But that story you just told, right? That ring, and like you said, we didn't have cell phones back in the day, so you can imagine the challenges there were getting people on the phone. Can you imagine that, bro? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Entonces, everything worked out well. That is just, it gave a meaningful reason why we do what we do with this love for our genre, bro. Exactly.
You can't get that nowhere, bro.
And, back then, I mean, it was about helping each other out too, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you don't see that often.
Mm-hmm.
Here, guys take the word competition to a new level sometimes. I mean, you know what? I'm going to try to compete so that my music sounds good, hopefully better than yours. But I'm not competing against you personally. It's nothing personal.
Yeah.
It's just, yo quiero que mi música sea, I want to leave out of here y que la gente diga contra esa banda era la que era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's the way you want to be.
Exactly.
That's the way.
But I'm not competing against anybody personally.
Right.
I love most of the musicians here in DC, but or all over the place. But when we get on stage, it's a different story. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go for ours.
Yeah, and I can't wait because you guys are coming down to the 17th annual Latin Jazz and Salsa Festival, bro. It's gonna be a madhouse, and you know what the good thing is? It's right in the historical part of Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, bro. Right there.
I heard they changed the venue. Yeah.
Yo, they changed the venue, pero ese lugar, brother, es madhouse, bro. Madhouse. Wow. Que la gente viene de norte, de south, donde quieran, se pongan en el tren, they get off right there. Man, right there, they get off of Main Street, run downstairs, ven a ver Edwin Ortiz y la Mafia Del Guaguanco, and then get right back on the train.
Wow.
That's it.
Cool.
That's it. Cool, that's the Stop the Madness right there. All right, so we're at 30 minutes. Look, I love talking, bro. If it was up to me, I'd have you here for a whole hour. Just give me, I want to know the word guaguanco.
Well, you should know this,
no,
bro.
Help me to understand.
I don't need to
school me. School me. Because okay. I know the I hear a lot of it, but I'm not too, not that familiar with it. So talk to me.
Right. Guaguanco is a rhythm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Guaguanco is tum, 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 tum.
Exactly.
Tum, tum, tum. That's guaguanco. Pero they used to call salsa music guaguanco. Just like they used to call it son, just like they used to call it guaracha and all that stuff. So
a type.
When I named the band La Mafia del Guaguanco, I wanted people to know that before the commercial term salsa came out, it was guaguanco. Y nosotros somos la mafia de eso.
Stop though, man. Let me tell you something, Edwin. I could never listen. When I first met you last year, right? Last year at the Latin Jazz, brother, for the life of me, I could not pronounce guaguanco. I could not. People, yo te digo que mi mamá si me estaba aquí ahora me tiró una chancla. Right, yo, I couldn't pronounce it, and you know what? I'm gonna learn this word, how to say it, bro. It took me a while, man, pero es que mi Spanglish y English a vez en cuando la mezcla está un poquito aquí, un poquito allá.
It's a difficult word, and that's what makes it interesting.
Stop the madness.
I had a guy come up to me once and tell me, "What the hell is a guaguanco?" And I had to explain it like I explained it to you. And
yeah.
They called salsa that before, and I said, "Yeah, man, that's the name." Before the commercial term salsa, that's what it was.
Yeah, stop though, man. I knew it was a genre like como la clave, like seeing la clave, right?
Right.
A certain sound to your music, right? So awesome, man. Listen, Edwin, Vivian, listen, guys, thank you so much for this opportunity. I am excited. I can't wait to see you guys at the 17th annual Latin Jazz and Salsa Show Festival down here on August 31st. Y si quiere mandarle un shout out a alguien or give a shout out to your amazing band, because I think I know some of them.
Yeah, no, the band, I mean, these guys know I love them. I love them like brothers,
nice.
Like I said before. But I wanted to send a shout out to everybody that's listening to you on Facebook here and on the radio, man. I understand you got an FM and an AM over there.
Yeah,
I want to send a shout out to all the radio oyentes. Sigan en la salsa, que esto es lo que es. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see you all hopefully on the 31st.
We're looking for Richmond. Richmond is looking for, actually Virginia, not Richmond, Virginia, porque vienen de donde quiera aquí en Virginia, hasta de South Carolina vienen para aquí arriba, mi gente. Listen.
Ahí estamos, and listen, William. The one thing I'm going to ask you, bro, is figure out an after party. All right?
Huh?
Figure out an after party.
Yo, we're working on that. We're trying to get the location. I think we got a location already. I saw the VIP section. It's gonna be amazing. I'm trying so hard, and I really want to make this happen, because I think at the end of the day, Edwin, what I want is I want people to realize that aquí en Richmond, Virginia, aquí somos salseros de hardcore. Que aquí vivimos la salsa en la sangre, en el corazón, en la mente, en bailando, because there's so much social dancing events out here in the city of Richmond, around the tri-area, that we need to bring more live entertainment to this city.
Believe it or not, and I'm going to let you go after this, bro, but we used to go to Richmond at least 2 to 3 times a month to an area called Shaco Bottom or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Shaco Bottom, yeah.
Yeah. We used to go over there. They had a lot of clubs there, man.
Yeah.
Eso clubs back in the day, bro, in the 80s and the early 90s, se llenaban, bro.
Yeah.
Con salsero.
Wow.
It was crazy.
I could imagine, bro. Yeah. But,
Anyway, my brother, listen, un abrazo.
Igual.
I'll talk to you. I'm sure I'll talk to you before the 31st.
Yes.
Y voy a dejar que Vivian se despida también.
Está bien.
William, thank you. Muchísimas gracias, Papa. It's people like you that make, keep our music sounding, and thank you. We really, really appreciate it.
Gracias.
It's been a lot of work and a lot of heart into the project. So thank you for
Vivian,
letting it. Putting it out there for us.
Listen, you have an amazing history too, and I definitely want to, because we're going to be live 5 hours on the 31st. So, please come over, because I love to also hear your story, because, I know what it is, for especially para las mujeres en esta genre, to get on stage and represent that love for salsa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Thank you. It's a little harder for us girls. We have to be twice as good.
Stop the madness. Okay, bueno, listen. Edwin, Vivian, thank you so much. You guys keep rocking, and nos vemos pronto, okay?
Gracias.